Earlier, to gonna guest up a very talented young guy. And it's Michael Njihia, aka Kael Njihia. Is it Kael or Kael?
Well, some say Kael, some say Kael. I guess it
depends on where you're from. Kama iliko a group of schools.
Cairo.
Cairo.
So you depend.
Welcome to the Ecircuit. Now you're singing background. Let's just jump into it. You were with the Red Fourth chorus, and now you're doing your own solo thing. Let's talk about the Red Fourth experience. What did you learn from them?
Basically everything. Because I wasn't a singer 3 years ago. I was more of a rapper. And so even if I've been writing songs since I was 6 years old, it was more of, me vibing to Akina Tupac, Akina, Biggie. So it's when 3 years ago, they were like, but you really can't sing. And it's not the church thing, but you really can sing. And so that's when a friend of mine suggested, there's this group called Red Fourth. Go join them, and then they'll actually help you in growing. And so nika join, and then they have taught me a lot, like what you need, what it takes to be a good singer, your vocals, knowing your range, because pia sometimes tukienda kujifunza we overstretch ourselves, and yet kuna ile you get. And so practically I would say they've taught me everything. Fila is the one who is in charge of Red Fourth, and so much big up to him. Yeah.
Nice, nice. In terms of, you're saying you never sang before?
No.
Before Red Fourth?
No.
Ever?
Tukisema kuimba ni ile yenye unajichocha mwenyewe. Exactly. Ama kwa kanisa, twakutukuza bwana, such. But
so when you realized you could sing, did you immediately think, I can make a career out of this? Or what was the thought process before you started your solo career?
I would say my decision to start a solo career started in 2015. This was way back before I even knew I could sing. I was more of a rapper back then. And so in my mind, I didn't even actually consider the
singing part.
Exactly.
Just the rapping part.
Yeah, exactly. So 2 years down the line, when I'm now trying to now find my roots in the industry, that's when my friends are like, you guy, try also this, because it wouldn't hurt being a singer and a rapper, you get. And si ati sasa juu utaanza kuimba, okay, rap itakuwa soft ati. And so
Drake is doing it,
right? Yeah. You see, Chris Brown also started, right? And so even Tory Lanez, there's a song Tory Lanez rapped. And so that's when I started, trying to explore the
With that regard, I want to give you a challenge. First of all, relax, it's not a hard one.
Challenge.
Is it accepted?
Yeah, sure.
Give us a line or two, one of your original songs. Then as you do that, in the back of your mind, I want to think of your favorite Biggie line. Let's start with your original one. Camera number 4 is yours.
So literally I sing and then I rap? No,
just rap. Because we want to get the rapping part before we go to the music, because you have a really nice song, a new one, Dogadie. We're going to premiere that in just a few, but we want to see all sides of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I rap?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you're tired of falling for people like kuinuki maisha instead of nakubebanga ufala. I know you're tired of crying to the pillows, wishing there were shoulders. Come on, hold you do with chocolates when you cuddle. The things you do for them are so beneath you. Tangulini figure 8 kachora saba, the queen bows to no one. I know they don't tell you that's how the crown slip and falls, babe. The queen bows to, wait, except the king. So, but come with me. We're rocking the
That was some Tupac influence right there.
Yeah.
But now you said there was Tupac and Biggie who are your biggest influences. So that's the challenge right there. Your favorite Biggie line from all of his tracks.
My favorite Biggie line. Do you know there's hizo spots zenye nini artist waambia ati imba, and then all songs like
they disappear.
Yeah, but nikitoka ile mlango
you'll be like,
my remix medley, Biggie medley.
Okay, let's shelve that for now.
Okay.
Let's just move on. Now your solo career. Did Red Fourth play a hand in it in terms of the recording?
In terms of recording
the recording of the music of now your solo tracks? Or did you have to go to another producer?
I would say I had to, because how do I put this? Red Fourth to me hold a special place when it comes to performance.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like making the music, I already had, before I even joined Redforth, I already had a producer in mind that I wanted to work with, because nilikuwa nishaona like his work in nini, and so I wanted to like test him if he's able to, you know, hack the song. So when he actually did, that's when I considered him to produce the rest of the album.
How did it feel listening to yourself? Because as you said, you're someone who identified as a rapper. Then you were like, oh, I can sing. But now this is something on, you know, on record, your voice, just singing. How did it feel to listen to yourself in that vulnerable state?
I'd say this, I didn't listen to myself at first. I wasn't the first one to hear my own voice. When the song came out, I took it to a friend of mine who I trust with musical nini. I wanted kwanza nipate his perceptive, no mimi nikisikiza, I'm like, yeah, he's true. Because I'm pretty sure ningiimba nikaza hapo yenyewe singe nini.
Yeah, you're criticizing it.
Exactly, because I guess that's why we tend to do mostly like tunajaribu to like fix things even if it's already, you know, good. Yeah. So nilimpelekea nini, you're good, and then kaisikiza, I'm like, yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah.
Nice. You said there's an album.
Yeah.
When can we have this album? And what's the theme of the album?
So the album is called Nairobian Album, and basically it's an album that explains that it's like a story. So it's an album about a guy who falls in love, Dogadie, but then it messes up, and then the rest of the song it explains now the process after. Now this Chile has left, and you thought it was the love of your life. Now this guy is a hardcore, so he goes partying, and then, you know, he finds another one, they mess. So the whole album is literally a story of a guy trying to find himself in the place of
after the breakup.
Exactly.
This is nice. It's like now this is one for the boys, oh VP, because all I'm ever seeing is gee,
the lady,
take it down low,
yeah.
So finally we have something for the boys, yeah? So are you trying to, in terms of like your demographic, is that it? You're trying to cut across, not just
not just that you know, have just a certain group of people listening to my songs. Because now if let's say I start producing songs for just a specific kind of age, 18 to 30, meaning when I'm 31, I want to listen to my own song. You get? And I want to grow old listening to the things I did, and, you know, reminisce kind of like, and yeah, it has been a good life.
With that regard, what do you think of the current industry in Kenya in terms of music, in terms of rappers and singers? Do you feel like they're taking that time to think about their music before they lay it down the way you did? Because you're like, when I'm 31, will I listen to this? So do you think, or do you feel like the #1 hits right now in the airwaves, people are thinking about the music?
I would say everyone has their own strategy, and on my end, I would think this is how this guy is thinking, but maybe kuna venye ame focus goal yake, akona dream of his music, and we wouldn't say someone would actually want to jeopardize their own career, you know. So they might be doing something that we think it's not it, but to them they have a plan ahead. Me, I'm just saying this is my story, like this is how I want to do my music. Your
answer. You didn't really answer, but you answered either. So it's okay. It's okay. Let's just move on swiftly. The album is coming through. The solo career may happen. Now there's the new track on YouTube. Your YouTube channel is
Kael Njihia. Yeah.
Tell us about Ndogadie. Umesema ni mtu alikuwa in a relationship, then they broke up. Then the whole story in the album starts.
Yes.
Is this a personal experience?
No. You remember I said I'm an actor, and part of an actor is how to sell a story.
Don't finesse this answer as well.
I'm not finessing. When I sat down to write the album, I literally I had to make it look as if it's personal. I literally had to make it look as if it's me telling you, not me.
So it has nothing to do with the personal story.
Nothing. Okay, the song is about the song is about a guy who works like abroad, like you spend less time with this woman, and then once in a while you could visit, but the woman inafika mali anaanza feel like you know it's not enough, and so they're not breaking up because love has ended. They're just breaking up because it's been stretched too much. right? And so that's why you see in the song, like I'm trying to like to tell her, stay, you know, I'll try make it work, stay, and then, you know, she's like.
I feel there's a deeper story here, but
Hataki kusema. Imagine there's no deeper story. Okay, maybe the deeper story come with the album. Yeah, the whole album will explain the story.
We'll have to wait for the album.
We have to wait until we get the album.
How long is
True artists. I was gonna say magakona kitu bure Kenya.
So the album is going to drop next year in June. But I'm going to be releasing I'm going to try to release a song every 2 months. Although I won't release a song in April because there's some projects that I need first to make sure they're done before I start releasing them back to back. Yeah, so that by the time tunafika April, almost have the almost all 90% of the album.
Will all of them be solo projects, or is there like a collabo in mind?
For this album, this is going to be solo projects for the album, but I'm not limiting myself to collabos. For this album,
about the alumni, the Red Fourth guys?
Of course.
Would you call them in and say, "Nisaidie kwa harmonies hapa"?
No, you know those guys are just magical. Have you ever gone to their shows? Like, so I would want to have if it's possible, not in the album, but there's this album, Nairobian Album, and then there's me doing some songs. You get? So there are songs that I'm going to be releasing for the album, and then there are songs I'm going to be releasing as I collab with people.
And basically the ones you want to put out, then the others.
Not really. Umefanya wakaini kama.
Unajua ni aje, if you're talented, you're talented. With that regard, we gave you the first challenge, which was the rap. This is the second one. The ladies are waiting. Unajua tumeambia sauti nyororo imeingia hapa kwa studio.
Okay.
Before we play Dogadie, number 4, give us just some melody.
Some melody. Trying to think which one is the best part in that song. Number 4. Stop, let your luggage fall, close the door behind you, let's give it one more shot. I know I'm not the best for you, I barely had my life planned out, but